Hey guys, welcome back to the Gunfrag channel. Thank you for coming by, watching this video. Just want to thank you. And my one subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe if you like this type of content. And today we're going to be reviewing the little teeny dinky StreamLight Microstream 250 Coyote version. So getting right into it, the Coyote version, Coyote color, whatever you want to call it, of the StreamLight 250 flashlight, the StreamLight Microstream 250 flashlight, my bad, is the version that on first on is 250 lumens, which is what you want. Obviously, you want to turn it on and automatically have high. This little EDC flashlight was on Amazon for 30 bucks, and I got next day shipping with Amazon Prime, so pretty good. Like 30 bucks total for the flashlight, so pretty cheap, pretty good for an EDC. So far, I just got in the mail today, and so far it's impressed me with how tiny this thing is. Look at my hand. This thing, and it weighs next to nothing. Literally a dime in my hand. That's it. Like, once you get this, and be like, wow, that's pretty small. Just completely blown away by what's in it, you know? Just completely blown away by what the small little package can punch. Now that this is the 250 version, the Coyote version, on first on, it is going to be 250 lumens. But what you need to do for the, I believe it's 100 lumens, you need to click it and just spam it a few times to get to your 100, your low. The maximum beam distance, that being the amount of throw the light has, is at least 30 feet according to my testing in my basement. So this is the package and what it looks like and what you get in it. There is a regulated runtime chart which basically says on the 250 it does not run the complete 250 lumens for the 1.5 hours, which is kind of crappy. And then up there you get the chart of the candela, max beam, and all that stuff. So the flashlight is 250 lumens for at least 10 minutes. Its candelas on the max setting is 1150, and the max beam distance is about 60 meters, and is also drop proof to about a meter, which I can attest to because I'm messing around with the lanyard that I'll show you guys later that I got with it. Put it on, jumping around with it, seeing if it would stay on, and in fact it doesn't stay on. It dropped, but it turned back on, so that was a good thing. So this is what you get. Obviously, flashlight in the middle, little dinky thing, literally the size of my finger, and the width of my finger. Just take your index finger. That is how big the flashlight is. Like, all truth right there. You get a little lanyard thing, which, like, nobody's gonna use it. It's kind of pointless. And then off to the right, you get a dinky little micro USB. That's what this thing takes. Micro USB. Make sure to write that down. Takes micro USB, a little tiny dinky cord for it, like 3 inches. It's the size of the flashlight, just tiny. And at the top you get your standard out of the line service manual, who cares, whatever. Now this is footage from inside my room with the lights turned off, just me moving around the flashlight, flickering it on and off, going through the two different modes, which high 250, low I think 100. You're gonna have to check the books on that though. And I'm just moving it around. And now what you're seeing here is me being outside in my backyard, 8 o'clock, and beginning of winter, starting to get darker, and barely any moonlight. Moon's like a crescent right now, or something like that. A waning crescent, yeah, that's what it is, I'm pretty sure. So, sort of moonlight, not really a lot of moonlight, and this is how bright it is. Majority of this, what you're watching right now, is the 250 on high, and then in a couple seconds I'll be flashing it, and it'll go to 50, and you'll definitely see the difference. And there's a difference between what you see on camera here and what I've seen in actual real life. In actual real life, it's a lot brighter than what appears on camera here. So take it with a grain of salt what you're seeing right here. Now the way to actually charge your flashlight, you have to move the top of it, the casing, up and it exposes the micro USB port. That's where you plug the micro USB cable into and charges it. And then on the other side, there's a little light that'll mark red and I'm pretty sure green. I haven't charged the flashlight fully yet, but I'm pretty sure it'd be green if it was fully charged. Those are your two icons, and then you have micro USB on the other side. You know, standard, and then you click it back down. Well, it doesn't click, you just push it back down, and then you gotta make sure you get it all the way down. Covers the O-ring, and then all the way down. Just give it a little extra push down there, just to make sure, because you don't want water getting in this, because it'd probably mess up the system. You probably have to buy a new one, which, and whatever, it's 30 bucks, but if it's your only one, well, that sucks. You have to wait a couple days, and then what if shipping goes down and you can't get a new one? That just be SOL. The battery, the rechargeable battery on the StreamLight Microstream, this flashlight, is 350 milliamps. So take that into account with your bags and whatever, with your charging stations. You want to have enough to recharge it a couple times, you know? And also make sure to have charging cables to do so. And you do have a little pocket belt slash hip or hat clip thing you can use, which I'll use on my left pants pocket. Keep my flashlight, just be sitting there. It's pretty easy on and off. A little click, you know, just standard little loop thing. And now back to my face. The click, sorry if I flash you guys. The click on the thing on the flashlight is pretty hard to get to. This isn't even clicking. You have to click. Boop. Did you hear it? You really have to put a lot of force on it, which when you press it without clicking, it still turns on, and you can still cycle through the modes and all that. So, you know, take that how it's worth. For me, it's fantastic. It doesn't matter if I need to click it. You're usually holding the flashlight anyways when you're using it, right? So what's the deal with just pressing it down and then giving it a little nudge for the click? Now guys, I can't stress this enough. This thing is dinky. You're gonna forget about it in your pocket. It probably weighs somewhere in the 1 to 2 to 3 ounce. Not 1 ounce. 1 ounce. I'm gonna say that 1 ounce. This thing weighs, and then its length is like 4.5 inches. And then its width is your finger, your index finger or whatever finger, it doesn't matter. That's how wide it is, like in the circle. It's honestly super small, little dinky thing. That's what I said to one out. I was like, oh my god, this thing is tiny, dinky little thing. But besides that, there's nothing really else to say about it except that it's a flashlight. It's made by StreamLight. Its model is the Microstream. It's the 250 lumen version. Microstream is 250, Macrostream is 500. This is not the Macrostream, it's the Microstream flashlight by StreamLight. And it's the Coyote version, which first on is high, which is what you want. So get the Coyote Brown or whatever version, Coyote Brown version of the StreamLight Microstream, because it's just better. You just want this one. And that is gonna be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching the channel Gonna Frag. Please like and subscribe. You know, it's free, doesn't take that much time out of your day, like a couple seconds. Just do it, please. And thank you for watching, and go watch another one. Bye bye.